Hi guys, hi. This is just like a quick, I suppose, a catch-up vlog, whatever you call it. Yeah, this is just a quick catch-up vlog. I wanted to talk about something that I think it's important that we do as vloggers. If you're vlogging about real life and stuff like that. Basically, I was just going to talk about my day really. It was a bit of a mad one, to be honest. Like, it started off, like, the day started off okay. Like, when I woke up this morning, as per usual, the kids were just getting at me, you know, oh, Mum, I'm hungry, or this one done this to me, this one done that to me, and then they were taking like really long to get ready for school and stuff. But that's just like my everyday, to be honest. It's like, it's what they do every single day. They were taking long to get ready, to get dressed, and just a whole heap of rubbish. That's what kids do, you know. Eventually they managed to get ready, and then they went to school, and I was just here with the two youngest ones, and my son wasn't feeling well today, so he stayed home as well. The day went okay, just typical day, you know, looking after the kids, getting them their lunch and stuff. I tried to edit a bit today as well and stuff, which was okay. Everything was just okay. It was just an average day in this household, as it is. Trying to stay on top of the housework and stuff like that, you know. But yeah, so nothing really to report. But it's like, once the older ones came home, like, it was just like a madness really, to be honest. Like, my daughter on Saturday, she went to get her hair done at my auntie's hairdressers. Came back yesterday with her hair all nice and, you know, straight and soft and everything. This morning, before she went to school, I done up her hair, put it up in one, plaited it, put her bubbles in, blah blah blah. So the girl come home from school now, and like, the whole of her hair was just bush and knots and frizz and fluff, and I was like, what's going on with your hair? And the girl decided she wanted to take her hair out today. So, and on a hot day like this as well, it just went everywhere, basically. It went everywhere. So yeah, and that kind of got to me, man. I was just like, oh, my auntie spent all that time doing your hair and you just messed it up like that, you know. And then there's just other little things, you know. They're just taking ages to do their chores and stuff. All I want them to do is just, you know, tidy up their rooms and stuff, pick up their rubbish out of the front room, and just silly things that, you know, kids should be able to do at their ages, you know. And then, like, after that, I started getting like a bit stressed and, oh, like, just leave me alone kind of thing. As you do, you know. At the end of the day, just because I have 7 kids and that, well, 6.5 as I keep saying, you know, it doesn't mean that I'm, you know, some kind of super mum, or, you know, that I've got everything on lock, everything on smash, I run everything on routine. It's not really like that, you know. Like, yeah, to a degree we have routine, we have a schedule, we know what we're doing, you know, day by day. But like, there's nothing set in concrete to say, yeah, you know, today's gonna run smoothly, this is gonna happen, and then we're gonna go to bed at 9 o'clock or whatever, you know, and it happens. There's nothing to say that that's gonna happen. But we follow a rough structure, you know, and a rough routine every day. They know that they've got their chores. We've got a board where it's written up what they have to do and stuff. They know what to do, you know. But it's just days that, like today, where they just want to sort of take the mick and see how far they can push me. And today was definitely one of those days. And it didn't help the fact that, you know, I'm not feeling great. Like I said in the last vlog that I did, I'm not feeling good at all. My iron is low. My energy is low. I'm tired. Like, you know, in the last few weeks of pregnancy, that's always the toughest part for me, like, because the baby's really heavy. It's weighing like, I think it's above average or whatever for the gestation, but it's weighing like quite heavy and stuff, so I'm just tired, you know. And the iron infusion that I had, like I was saying, it takes 4 to 6 weeks to get into the system, plus I'm having the iron tablets on top, and I still don't feel much better than I did before. So I don't know, but yeah, on top of everything, it's quite stressful. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Like, my whole vlog is about being honest, and I'm trying to, you know, show people how I deal with things on a day-to-day basis, how I manage, how I cope, you know, as a mother of so many children and stuff. And maybe, you know, people can pick up tips from me, I can pick up tips from other people, you know, like when you comment and, you know, let me know what you do might be something different than what I do. So yeah, but today, yeah, was a rough day, rough day for me. But in the end, I just, you know, like I always do, I just had to suck it up and keep going. Like, I called my auntie today to tell her about what's Talia done with her hair and stuff. And she was just like, you know, she spoke to Talia, she's like, why did you do that, blah blah. She's got a lot more patience, you know, than I do, because, you know, she doesn't have to deal with her 24/7, 365. But she spoke to her and everything, and then I had a chat with her, and, you know, she's just reassuring me and stuff, you know, you can do it. She just reassuring me that, you know, things are going to be fine, and just have to have more patience, and the pregnancy is nearly done, and you can, you know, you can, I don't know, you can keep going, basically, she was saying. You know, she's trying to give me some tips on how to remain calm and stuff like that, which is good. I mean, obviously I took it on board and stuff, but it's not, like, for me, it's not as simple as that, because like, somebody saying it and then being able to apply it and it actually being effective is two different things for me. So I'll do my best and whatever, but it's not that easy. But at the end of the day, I have no other choice but to just continue and keep going, and, you know, make the best of each day, really and truly. I have to remember to be grateful, because there's people out there who, it sounds so cliche when people say it, and I kind of give people a side eye when I hear people saying it, but it is the truth. There's people out there who cannot even have one child, let alone 6 or 7, you know. And there's people who, you know, like, they're struggling to conceive, or they've had a child and the child has passed away and stuff like that. So I have to remain grateful all the time, you know. So, you know, but by the end of the night, I sort of like was like, I said to the kids, look, please, I need some time to myself. Like, you know, just give me a minute, leave me alone for a while or whatever. I did that, and I came out of my room, and I basically just told them, like, you know, I spoke to them for a little while, just general chit chat or whatever, so that they don't go to bed with like a lot of like tension and stuff, or is mummy mad at me or whatever. I just went to go and chat to them in general and stuff. And yes, and then I've sent them to bed now, basically. So now it's my wind down time. I'm gonna shower and then, you know, just chill out, relax, and then try and get as early night as possible, because obviously I've got to do everything again over again tomorrow. So yeah, rest is important. Rest is very important for me. I don't feel like I get enough of it, so I'm kind of pushing myself now to say, look, Nat, you need to go to bed now. Like, it's really late. I've got some kind of mad insomnia going on where I can't like sleep till late, or I'll sleep and then I'll wake up again at like 1 or 2, and then I'm up and I want to tidy up, or I want to write my ideas out for the next vlog, or for the boutique and stuff like that. It's just like, it's crazy. It should hopefully go away once baby comes. I'm hoping, you know, I'll start sleeping through again, because obviously the baby wakes me up in the night when it's moving around, and you know, kicking up a storm and doing all sorts of acrobatics at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. So hopefully once the baby's out, I'll start getting a good night's sleep again, and then I'll be more fresh for the morning again. Yeah, and then obviously again, like once the baby's born, I'll be able to implement like a much stronger routine and structure for the kids, because I'll be able to actually be on to them, be like, look, you need to do this, have you done it yet? I'm going to check in 5 minutes, I'm going to check in 10 minutes and stuff like that. Whereas now I haven't got the strength, I literally haven't got the strength. I check as I go, like when I see something, pick this up, why haven't you done this yet, blah 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 blah. And it works, but it doesn't work. It's tiring, it's really tiring. So, you know, but for me, routine and structure is become a lot more important over the months. Like the more kids that I've had especially since I've had 5, 6 and 7, my ex-partner, he was very on to having a routine and structure, and since then I've had to sort of try and implement it myself. Obviously, especially since me and him broke up, I've had to implement a stronger routine and a stronger structure, because otherwise this house would literally fall to pieces, you know, with it being just me and the kids and stuff, and being pregnant and stuff like that. I can't afford for my house to fall apart, I really can't. So I'm doing my best to do that. But and another thing is just I have to just keep telling myself it's gonna get better, things are gonna get better. I'm not always gonna struggle, I'm not always gonna be tired, I'm not always gonna feel weak, I'm not always gonna be pregnant, I'm not always gonna be, you know, my kids are not always gonna be small, they're not always gonna be young, you know. So things will get better in time. Just patience, prayer, believing in God, trusting Him, and, you know, trusting myself as well, my judgments, and just knowing that I'm able to do, you know, I'm able to do the things that I've set out to do, you know. And I truly believe that God would have never put me in this situation, you know, not saying He put me in the situation, but He would have never allowed me to put myself in this situation if He didn't believe that I could handle it, and that I could be a good enough mother to my kids. So yeah, but I just kind of wanted to share that with you guys, because I think it's important for mothers to reach out to other mothers or mothers to be, and show them that, you know, if they're struggling in their house, you're not the only person that's struggling, you're not the only one, you're not alone. Everybody struggles, no matter what you see on people's Instagram, Facebook, whatever, everybody struggles, yeah. And it's all about being realistic with yourself and saying, I need a breather, I need a rest. Having people around you that you can talk to, or can, you know, kind of give you a hand, you know, give you a hand from time to time and stuff like that. All of that helps, it really does. And just talking about it. If you ain't got no one to talk to, write in your diary. That's what I do. I write and I get everything off my chest. I go to bed and wake up in the morning ready to start again. And that is my advice to, you know, mothers, young mums, single mums, you know, not just mums either. It's like parents, you know, young parents or single parents, single dads, whatever, you know, whatever you are. Yeah, because I had to learn the hard way. I definitely learned the hard way. Like last year, I put myself through it. Like I was going through so much emotionally, mentally, you know, physically, my body as well. I was pregnant with Elijah last year, and I didn't talk to anyone. I didn't explain to my partner at the time how I was feeling. I just bottled everything up, and it literally was like shaking a can, and I exploded, and it was bad. It was a bad explosion, and I learnt my lesson from that, you know. So I wouldn't want that to happen to anybody else. I wouldn't wish it on anybody, to be honest. So yeah, just talk to people, rest, be real with yourself, set realistic goals. And if you can't do something, then you can't do it. Like, or you can't do something today, then you can't do it today. Do it tomorrow, do it the next day, do it in a month, do it in a week or whatever, you know what I mean? But you know, just be real with yourself, because that's what I've had to give myself a real reality check as I am about to step into this place of having 7 kids. So yeah, but it's just a bit of a chit chat really, a bit of advice. You know, I'm not perfect, but I have my little, you know, things that help in my house. So I hope that this has been helpful to somebody. You know, you can comment underneath if you're struggling with something. If I can answer it, if I can help you, I will. You know, or if you have any tips for me, then let me know, and I will, you know, I'll take it on board and stuff like that. But for now, this is where I'm going to leave it, and I'll be back with some more, you know, vlogs like this soon. You can like and subscribe my page, you know, because I will be doing a lot more of these kind of little quickie vlogs, I suppose. I think what I'm going to do in the next few days is a what's in my hospital bag vlog, because the baby is on the way, and there might be somebody who can benefit from, you know, seeing what's in my hospital bag. So they'll be like, oh yeah, I need to pack this, or you know, I haven't got this yet, or whatever. So stay tuned for that. Don't forget to hit the bell so that you can be notified of when I post. And yeah, I think that's it, and I shall speak to you guys soon. Take care.